Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a pretty good day. You know what I just realized today? I've never done this kind of video before. But, you know, I thought it was a good idea. So, a few days ago, a company that goes by the name of Focus Culture, they sent me this sweater here. You see it says photography season. They sent me this sweater because they want me to do like some self-portraits or a portrait of myself wearing the sweater. And yeah, let's get to it. I'll link their Instagram in the description below. Alright, so the lenses I'll be using today is the Sigma 56mm 1.4 for the portraits. Alright guys, so we arrived at the location, and as you can see, it doesn't really look like it's fall, so we're gonna have to do a bit of editing in Lightroom, but other than that, it looks pretty nice. So I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod and let's do it. Alright, so now you guys are on the tripod, I'm gonna explain everything I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. Since there's no one out here, I'm gonna have to take a self-portrait. One thing I highly recommend, and I don't know if you have it, but for my camera, we have an app. So you link your camera to your phone, and it'll be a live view of what your camera is seeing on your phone, and that'll make self-portraits a lot easier. Most people, or some people that have a flip screen, that will work too, but since I don't have a flip screen, I'm gonna have to use the LCD on my phone. Alright, so I have to switch you guys over to the GoPro. So I have the camera set up right here, and we have our beautiful frame. And yeah, let's take some pictures. Alright, so one thing you want to keep in mind when taking self-portraits is that it is pretty difficult. It's not as easy as you think. You really have to know how to position yourself correctly. You have to know how to model for the photo, frame everything. It's pretty difficult when you're just doing it on your own. I mean, yeah, it's a lot easier when you have someone holding the camera and telling you where to go, but you have to decide that yourself. So it's pretty difficult. One tip I have for you is just keep practicing and just take a bunch of photos. The more photos you take, the more opportunity you have to take out the bad ones, if that makes any sense. Alright, so now we're done with the photo shoot. It's time to head back home and edit these in Lightroom. Alright, so now that we made it back home, it is time to edit the photo. Alright, so here I went ahead and I edited the photo to make it look more like a fall or autumn theme photo. I really like the way it turned out, and I'll show you exactly what I did to make it look like this. So if you go over here, I went to the temperature tool and I brought that up to the warm side. Obviously you don't want to have cool tones in an autumn photo. So yeah, I did that, and then I went over to the exposure, brought that up 0.3. Contrast, I brought that down. I maybe could use a bit more. Alright, about right there. -25. Brought out the shadows a bit more over here. Because before the sweater was a bit too dark, you couldn't really see the pockets. And added some clarity, some dehaze to bring out orange, to bring out the leaves a bit more, I'm sorry, so you can notice the orange. Jump down the vibrance to -28, saturation +11. I went over here to the tone curve and I adjusted it here. So what you do is you're gonna go to the point here, you're gonna click there and it'll make a point here, like that, and you just bring it up, and you kind of adjust. You use your eyes to adjust. And I went over here, did the same thing, and then the point at the bottom corner, I brought that up to kind of have like a fade effect. Alright, so here is the main thing. This is the main attraction, I guess. So you want to bring your greens all the way down to the left, negative 100. The reason for that is so you can change the leaves orange. There isn't really much of a difference when you first do it, but you're making the greens yellow, so then that helps the yellow tab turn more orange. So you go to the yellow tab, you can see, actually that looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But you go to the yellow tab and you drag it all the way to negative 100 and you get that nice autumn color to it. You can't really do anything with the orange, it's gonna make it look red, so we're gonna leave that there. I went over to the split toning and I added 35, so like an orange shadow, and I added some saturation here. I sharpened the image about 61, lens corrections and all that stuff. And then camera calibration, this is another important thing you want to do. So without it, this is how it looked. It looked kind of dull without the camera calibration because we took away the vibrance to negative 28. So what this does, it brings out oranges. It's kind of strange how it works, but the blue primary brings out the oranges. If you bring it over to the left, and the green primary, it just boosts that a bit more. And I dropped down the saturation because if you do it too much, it looks fake. So I brought that down to about negative 44. So around there, that looked pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is how I edited that photo. Oh, one last thing. Got a radio filter, and I put it around my face because my face was a bit too dark. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is exactly how I edit a photo like this. It really matches the vibe of the sweater, and I really think it'll look good on the website. So I'll link my Instagram in the description below, as well as Focus Culture's Instagram. I'll leave their website shop link in the description as well, so you can buy an exact sweater. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Peace out.